Okay, we are going to try something different today. So, I've figured out a way to get a clean image from the AverMedia application, which so far is still the best way to capture these games. But due to OBS not behaving itself, we can no longer do it the old-fashioned way of capturing it from a window, which would result in minimal performance lost on OBS. For some reason, OBS doesn't want to capture the AverMedia window anymore. It just displays a black box when I do. And for some reason, if I capture the whole desktop, when I capture the whole desktop, it still can see the AverMedia window. It causes massive performance drops in OBS. So, I'm running VLC right now. VLC is duplicating. Well, it's displaying the feed from my primary desktop, on which I have the AverMedia app set to full screen, and apparently that works okay, which is fucking bizarre. So, what you're seeing right here is really just really just VLC. That's basically just duplicating my my desktop, in which I have AverMedia running full screen. So, and somehow that's less of a system hog than just capturing the fucking desktop in OBS. I don't know what to say. Yeah, there are certainly downsides with using free software. So we're going to see how well this works. It may all break, it may all fall apart halfway through, but I swear it gets harder every day. It worked perfectly fine a few weeks ago. It was working perfectly. Now it's all crumbling. It's all crumbling down. And I don't know how to fix it. Oh god. Anyway, so if I hit this, then I plug in the mouse. This game we're going to play is from a French company called Microids, and it is called Amerzone, The Explorer's Legacy. And it's by, well, the lead designer on this game is one Benoit Sokal. I presume that's how you pronounce his name. Benoit Sokal? Probably not Sokal. Sokal sounds like it could be a French word, so Benoit Sokal. He's most well known for his work on the Siberia games, which are a very well respected series of point and click adventure games. This is one he made a few years before that. The first Siberia game was a 2002 release, I believe. So this would put this 3 years before the first Siberia. Load, save, new game. I remember playing this when I was younger on the PC. Obviously this version of the game is not going to look as good, so
You're the journalist, aren't you? I gave him your letter the other day. He's probably read it. He received another letter this morning. I put it in his mailbox. It was a letter from the museum. Letters from the museum, they always mean trouble.
Do they?
Maybe you could take it to him. He has trouble moving around, you know. He's an old man. Well, you see what I mean. If you want my advice, you should see a doctor. Well, that's what I think.
Boost the gamma a little bit. Just a little bit. So, this is a first-person. Well, it's a first-person point-and-click adventure game. From the it's basically another game that's trying to capitalize on the success of the Myst franchise. So, Amerzone, you are as the guy just said, a journalist, and you're going to visit an old elderly explorer. I think the game's set in... I want to say the game's set in the 90s. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, game's set in the 90s in what looks to be an extremely dismal part of France. And this game uses kind of a cool tech. So basically, instead of a flat 2D like bitmap graphic, like most 2D adventure games, you're kind of presented with this full 360-degree view, which is kind of impressive. This game is compatible with the mouse, of course. Wow, we get a real close-up look at this really shitty-looking bitmap. Yeah, this looked way better on the PC because the bitmaps, well, the textures on the PC were obviously much higher resolution. Of course, on the PlayStation 1, everything's blocky and pixelated as fuck. But you know, you get the impression, right? So, apparently this is where the elderly explorer man lives. Here's his letter. And we're just going to straight up read his mail for him because we're arseholes. So, they're saying Amerzone, not the Amazon. Obviously they mean the Amazon, but I guess for some reason they changed it to Amerzone. It's... I don't know. So, when he was younger, he went to this Amerzone and made a discovery, which when he brought back, everyone accused of being fake. And now he's like lived in shame for his whole life for supposedly attempting to fake a scientific discovery. Which was actually, apparently, perfectly legit. If I remember the story as it goes, it's basically months from Up. If you've ever seen that movie, the explorer from Up, it's basically his. It's basically that. In this dark cellar. Oh, what's this? A sledgehammer. I'll take that. No use for it right now, but whatever. Fuck it. I'll take it. This game is cool. It's got a cool atmosphere to it. It's also got some. It's kind of steampunkish. It's a lot of like fantastic machines and stuff you have to get going and get running and use to travel across the world. Oh, and here's the old man.
You are the journalist, aren't you? Amerzone? 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 Too late for me. Too late. It's all over for me. I am no longer in good health, my friend. It's a pity, but what can I do? In any case, Amerzone, all that. No one ever believed me, so... After all those years, it's incredible. The egg. The egg. The egg. It's still alive. Alive. Yes. I had planned to take it back over there to Amerzone. My expedition was ready, had it all planned out down to the smallest detail. But now, it's all over. I have no strength left. I have no strength left. You must go for me. You must go. Take the egg back. Take the egg of the white birds back to Amerzone. I beg you, please.
And he's dead. Wow, holy shit. So if he didn't get that, he has completely prepared his expedition anyway, despite the museum not wanting to help him. But the man is clearly in no physical shape to actually go, so... What did I just pick up? God, the sensitivity on this mouse leaves something to be desired. Alright, how do I get out? There we go, bottom left. Alright. I appreciate that all these documents you can pick up are a nice high res, so you can read them properly. So apparently the country that envelops Amerzone is now a military dictatorship, and they're not gonna. They don't want him in his country either. Everyone's against him. My God. There were quite a few games that came out for the PS1 using this this adventure game engine. There was loads of them. There was like a couple of Dracula themed games that kind of shamelessly tried to pass themselves off as like being attached to the Bram Stoker's Dracula movie that came out several years before. There's Atlantis. There's an Atlantis themed adventure game that uses this engine. There's a horror themed adventure game, like a specifically sort of like a cosmic horror called Necronomicon. That's an adventure game that exists using this engine. There's one called Louvre or something. It's like based around like a French art museum. It's weird. It's weird. That game actually has combat, which is bizarre. So imagine trying to initiate combat with a game that runs in this engine. Doesn't work too well. We should look at those at some point. I've got quite a few of them. Most of them are pretty shit. This is kind of really the only decent one, I think. Ooh, we can spin the globe. Nice. Ooh, what's this? Slides. No, that doesn't work. Different species of birds. I'll take that book. So this book, this journal that you just picked up is kind of the main source of information for the whole game. There are many puzzles in this game that require you to read through this book. And this kind of has a bunch of stuff. So this is basically like a bunch of like his chronicles of his original expedition in the 1930s, and it's through this that you can figure out a lot of the more difficult puzzles of the game. You just got to have the patience to read it. That's the thing. As you retrace his steps 60 years later. Okay. Oh, this mouse speed is killing me. So, nothing there, nothing there. Okay, let's head up the lighthouse. Designs for some kind of flying machine.
Amerzone es un país joven y el pueblo de la Amerzona están vivos. Entonces estoy el padre. Y como un buen padre, tenemos que salir esta nación de la miseria. Siempre viva la Amerzona, viva la libertad.
Hey, look, it's the dictator from Tropico. Let's look at, no, Nothing. Ooh, let's go out onto the catwalk. Yeah. It's not dangerous at all. No. Let's try up here. What's in here? A puzzle, methinks. Yes, this is a puzzle, right? So, you have to input the correct numbers. Let's have a look. It's a 3-digit number it's after. And you hit that. So when you hit the right lever, it moves right by 1 number. And then you can change the number with the left lever. Or switch, or whatever. Not really a lever, is it? It's like a switch. That's its function. It's not levering anything. It's switching. So, so there's a 3-digit number here somewhere, possibly 6. You have to solve. And that does something. I believe that's the only thing to actually do up here, so... we head back down the lighthouse. Alright. Let us head back down to the main floor. Actually, first let's check these drawers. No, no, nothing. Nothing. Wait. We've been up here. We haven't been up here yet. Oh, I'll take those. I'm stealing all his documents. What does this one talk about? Ah. His old travelling companions don't want to go either. It's a long goddamn letter. Oh my god. Alright, let's head down, back down to the bottom of the lighthouse. Down. Down. Okay, so, oh my god. Alright, so where do we go? Here we go. There's a trapdoor there, you can barely see it, but there it is. Make sure you hit this light switch or we won't be able to see a fucking thing. Check the ground for any useful items. Another stairway. Check this side room. That. Grab these discs. So these discs are the key to getting your vehicle working that you get later on in the game. So I think we have to first write the correct data to the disk before the machine will accept them. Am I crazy? That's weird, so that wouldn't... Okay. Maybe I'm forgetting something. Oh well, doesn't matter. Let's move on. Not like we're going to get very far in this game right now anyway. Only really going to play it for a few more minutes. Alright, so we want to head down, I believe. There should be a thing lying on the floor somewhere. Okay. Nope. Pretty sure we have to open this door by using the computer, if I remember correctly. Behind this door is the underground hangar where the old man was keeping his flying machine. Ah, there it is, it's on. Okay. Alright, so now we right click. The Hydrofloat, that's the name of the machine, yeah. It's like a transforming vehicle. It's like part plane, part boat. Oh, Jesus. 6-digit number. I want to say it's a date. Hang on, I want to say it's the date he set off for the expedition. So you go to his journal. Journey to Amerzone, 19... Or is it his birth date? Let's try his birthday. So it's 280604. 280604. 280604. 280604. A lot of people use their birthday as a password. They shouldn't, because it's super easy to crack, but you know. 20. Oldest mouse. 8 0 6 0 4. Enter. Click. Boom, we got it. That was correct. It was his birth date. Fabulous. Load. Good computer noises. Alright, there we go. Door open. Tell you what, let's be nice and just switch that off. There we go. Don't waste electricity. Bingo. And then, okay, there's this thing lying on the ground. I remember that. We go in this elevator. Right. So, if I remember correctly, there should be something along here. Maybe not. Should be like a gap in the wall or something. Like a little hole for us to insert something. No? Oh well. Alright. This is his underground hangar. And there's his flying machine. Sweet. Alright, so we need to prep the flying machine and we need to get the cargo, which is, I believe, the only remaining egg of an endangered species of bird or something. Apparently he brought back this egg from his original expedition and the egg is somehow still alive. Since the species of bird that the eggs belong to has since become endangered, he really wants to take the egg back to its home. And that's what we're doing. What is this? Fuel. How do we get in? Like this. Alright. So there's a slot there. You can barely see it, but it's there. And we have to put the disc in. Alright. Plane. Wow, yeah, look at this. All these different modes. Kind of amazing. So, fuel okay. Details no. We need coordinates. So, who wants to bet these coordinates are in the book? because the plane flies itself. We just need to tell it where to go and it takes us there. Alright. Wonder where the coordinates are. Must be somewhere. Oh well. We don't worry about that now. But we also need the egg. We don't have the egg, so we need to go find the egg. So let's leave the flying machine. If you can get this game for the PC, that's obviously the better way to play this. But the PC version of this game has it's got some stability issues. I've found it crashes a lot. I've got a re-release that they put out with I think it was a combination re-release with Siberia and the first. It was this and the first two Siberia games in one pack that I bought several years ago, and that didn't work too well with Windows 7. So what's this? Paperwork. Interesting. Something to do with the elevator, it seems. That's our clue. Let's go find this egg. I've upped the gamma and the game is still this dark. It's this dark a lot of the time, so you might have trouble seeing some stuff, but this problem isn't as bad on the PC version. Obviously the PlayStation version has fewer colours to work with. Yeah, okay. So, aha, there. There's a little, you can barely see it, but there's a little thing down there. Can you see it? It's barely visible, but it's there. What we want to do, I'm going to take that metal rod we found earlier. Shove it in the hole. There we go. And then activate the elevator again. Ooh, that's weird. And we get this. But don't worry, we have a trusty sledgehammer we picked up earlier. Smack our way through the wall. Haha, it's the egg. Right. It's on a little minecart for us. It's all very rather elaborate, isn't it? I don't think it really needed to be this elaborate, to be honest. Pull this switch. And it's away. Sweet. So that should be down in the hangar with the flying machine. I'll tell you what. Let's leave it at here. This is a cool adventure game. It's a good one. It's by the same guy who made the Siberia games, so it's interesting. It's definitely one you should try and play on PC, not the PlayStation 1 version, but getting the PC version running these days might be a bit tricky, so good luck with that, I guess. That is Amerzone, The Explorer's Legacy. I believe the PlayStation version of this game was a Europe-only release, so the PS1 version did not get released in Japan or America. Alright. Stick that back in. Next game. Next game. I wonder if this game's compatible with the mouse. I haven't tried. It might be. Probably not, though. Alright, so... So this is why I'm using the cheat disk now, because then once we... There we go. Once we latch onto the signal on the cheat disk, we don't have to worry about missing like the first 20 to 30 seconds of the opening of the game, which tends to happen. Oh shit. Nope. Unplug the mouse, plug the DualShock back in. Start game. Alright. Now we boot the game from the Exploder BIOS. Alright. This next game is a first-person shooter. The first game in a fairly long-running series of first-person shooters from Electronic Arts. Oh shit. Hang on, technical difficulties. What else is new? Okay. I want to try this mouse to see if it works. Yep. Medal of Honor. The original Medal of Honor. A PlayStation 1 exclusive, I believe. I don't think this actually came to PC.
Human civilization has always known conflict. But it wasn't until the 20th century that the scope magnified to such a bloody scale as to engulf the entire world. In the aftermath of the war to end all wars, Adolf Hitler and his Nazi party fanned the flames of a broken and dispirited nation, rebuilding the country from the ashes of the Versailles Treaty into a fascist juggernaut that seemed unstoppable. They pushed all the way to the Atlantic in their blitzkrieg, with England their next target. But Winston Churchill and his small island nation won the Battle of Britain, holding out through Hitler's terror bombing for an entire year. They stoked the fires of freedom long enough to stay alive and to save the world. After Pearl Harbor, the United States, with all its military and industrial muscle, entered the war. First Africa, then Italy, and then finally Fortress Europe itself. You, soldier, are a part of this great crusade. Are you ready to rise above and beyond the call of duty?
Wow, okay. Wow, they knew back then. Are you ready to rise above and beyond the call of duty? This game predates the Call of Duty franchise by like 4 years, I think. I think the original Call of Duty came out in like 2003 or something. And that was a damn good game. That was also a World War II game. Hang on, let's figure out... Okay, hang on. Is there any... Yeah, there is. Okay. That's pretty much there and left. What is this?
Papiere, bitte. Your papers, please. Verzeihung, aber Sie haben Ihre Granate vergessen. Excuse me, but you forgot your grenade. Der Amerikaner hat Hundekuchen in der Tasche. The American has dog biscuits in his pocket. Rennt euer Leben. Hat ne Panzerfaust. Run for your lives. He has a bazooka.
Electronic Arts and DreamWorks Interactive present Medal of Honor. Prepare for your finest hour.
It's an interesting trailer. So, does the mouse work? No, it appears the mouse does not do anything. Oh well. Some PlayStation 1 first-person shooters are compatible with the mouse. I wasn't sure if Medal of Honor was one of them. Password, secret... Okay. Secret codes. Basically cheats. Turn the game up a little bit. It seemed to be a little bit quiet. Music and ambience. Ambience only. Change the controller settings. So, this is a DualShock game. It makes good use of the sticks because this is one of the very first first-person shooters. Fast aim. Zoom aim. It's one of the first first-person shooters to have a dual analog option. That we have to, I think, what we would call a modern setup, we have to change to the third option. So yeah, left stick, forward, back and strafe, and then right stick looking. And then use the D-pad for strafing as well if you want, which is useful. Let's see, R2 fire, R1 reload and action, L2 aim. So again, this was doing the L2 R2 thing before Call of Duty. People normally, you know, associate the, the left trigger, right trigger shooting with Call of Duty. No, man. Medal of Honor 1. Medal of Honor 1 did this. You just had to choose the correct controller setup. X button jump. Circle to change weapon. click in the right stick to recenter the view. Okay. Okay. Vibration on. Alright.
Take a seat.
What is this?
Good morning, Lieutenant. I'm Colonel Hargrove from the Office of Strategic Services. I'll get right to the point. The OSS was formed 2 years ago by presidential order to serve as the intelligence branch of the United States military. Our mission is anything and everything. Espionage, sabotage, subversion, search and rescue, you name it, we do it. Now, from time to time, we recruit people from outside of the regular ranks, especially if they've got a particular skill we need. Like you, Lieutenant Patterson. What you did last Monday got our attention. I know you consider yourself just another anonymous pilot in the Transport Corps, but taking out a half a dozen of the Wehrmacht and then sneaking back into friendly territory is quite an impressive feat of soldiering by anyone's measure. I had your records from basic and OCS pulled. Your instructors gave you high marks for weapons and munitions training. You were the top marksman in your class, excellent leadership skills, noted for being especially smart and resourceful. I also had your university transcript pulled. You were just 1 semester away from getting your aerospace engineering degree before you enlisted. You had earned straight A's from start to finish. In short, Lieutenant, you're just the kind of man we're looking for. But it's completely up to you whether you want to join us or not. Unfortunately, there's not much time to make a decision, so if the answer is yes, you'll be on a plane within the hour heading back to France. If it's no, you'll be ordered to forget we ever had this conversation. So, Lieutenant Patterson, what will it be?
Apparently we're playing some kind of genius.
Good morning, Lieutenant.
Oh, it's just the same intro again. Okay. Okay. Wehrmacht search parties are out in force, so at least we know that. Okay, so there's a missing pilot. Okay, we've got to track him down. Let's do it. Let's play Medal of Honor. Dead yet? There we go. Let's crouch. Seems safer, to be honest. There's a dude over there. I saw him. Headshot. Suck it. Jesus. Aiming is not great. Oh shit. Shoot the motherfucker. Oh. Okay. Alright. Fuck you, window. Or while you're aiming, I think you can lean. You've got to hold down R2 and you can do some leaning, which is kind of neat. Creep our way along the road. So, select does nothing. There we go. One size fits all bullets, I see. It's not like the Germans were using different sized rounds for their rifles. Oh no. Who knows, maybe I'm using like a captured German rifle. I don't know. Hello? Anyone around here? Oh, hello. God, that's loud. It would be in real life too, I guess. This would draw a lot of attention if you did this. This would be like every German in like 10 miles would come looking for you. I think that'll do. Alright, let's go. This level design so far seems to be pretty linear. Oh, motherfucker. Where? Oh, there. Motherfucker. Now, that grenade has a long damn time on it. Alright. Got him. You are getting on my nerves. Hang on. Go back and grab some of that health we saw. One of these, I think. Yep. Medicinal canteen. Hey, look, man, there's bullet decals and everything. Does this just take us up to where we saw Mr. German Man? I think it does. Oh well. King. Here we go. I love that you can shoot their helmets off, that's great. Oh, Jesus. Didn't go nearly as far as I wanted it to. Jesus, hello. You still alive over there? Nope, he's dead. Come on. Nope, they're both dead, I guess. Okay. Sounds good to me. The door doesn't open. Of course it doesn't. Where? Oh, hello. Anyone? Hello? I guess not. Let this door open. Nope. Doesn't work. Whoop. Someone's taking pot shots. Ah, you. Hello. Got him. Ah. God, 3 times to the gut. That's gotta suck. Oh, it's gotta suck. Oh, hello. Nope, okay, fine. Big old health kit over there. Let's make our way. Where did you come from? Hello. Found the plane. We found his logbook and we found his plane. I'm pretty sure this is like a reconnaissance plane or something. Dude was taking aerial photographs. He got shot down. Oh, hello. Can you cook the grenades, I wonder, to prevent them from picking them up? Oh, that works too, yeah. I suppose you can cook the grenades. Alright. I believe that is the first mission. Yeah, sweet. I believe there was another PlayStation 1 game. There was a sequel called, is it Medal of Honor Underground, I believe? Yes, Medal of Honor Underground. I want to say that one did come to PC. I think that one did come to PC. There was also a Game Boy Advance version of Medal of Honor Underground, believe it or not. That was interesting. GBA first-person shooter. Yeah, this is a cool game. There was a reason the Medal of Honor games were pretty popular for a while. Save? Yeah, let's save. Why not? I've got the space. Alright. Yeah. Medal of Honor, cool game. Alright, that is the last of my physical copies of 1999 games. Give me a few minutes and we're going to swap over to the PlayStation 3. I'll be right back. Okay, I will say that capturing from the PS3 is a lot easier than trying to capture from the PS2, it seems. At least for PlayStation 1 games, because when AverMedia hooks in to, well, when OBS hooks into the AverMedia card with the PS3, there isn't a whole bunch of interlacing, which is nice. Nor is there ghosting, which is nice. Nor is there horrible frame rate drops, which is nice. So, man, I'm almost tempted to do the rest of this series using emulation. Nope, I won't do it. No, I won't turn to the dark side. Not going to happen. We only use the PS3 if we absolutely have to. That's my rule. Okay. So, what do we got? Spyro 2, Gateway to Glimmer. Known in America as Ripto's Rage. Now, we've got to sort this out now. How strict? Oh no, that's way too much. Oh my goodness. Interesting, they're using the European name on the menu, but they're using the American... Yeah, they're using the American disc image, so it still says Ripto's Rage at the title screen, even though the European version was Gateway to Glimmer. Strange. Oh man, I was way too aggressive on the... Okay, there it is. Oop. Close. There we go. Whatever. Okay. Let's do it. Spyro 2. Sequel to 1998's Spyro the Dragon. Hell of a game. Let's start a new game. Sod it.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores. Yeah, I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork!
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto angrier.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, teeth like this, and they spit fire like this. Puh, puh. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the... beach? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Well, well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons! Gah! Ow! Crush! Kill it! Kill it! Go! You imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Who is that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
Yeah, so Spyro 2 has a lot more story than the first game did. First game was super light on story. Your fellow dragons have been turned to stone. That's pretty much it. This game kind of like adds way more.
Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems. Can you stop them?
So there are side missions. The overworlds are much bigger than they were in the first game. You keep all of your moves from the first game, so the charge, the glide, the flame, all that stuff. Plus there's some new stuff for the second game. Oh shit. I think the second game looks a little bit better than the first one. Spyro looks a little bit more defined. He looks like he's got a couple more polygons in his model.
If you can find my friend Twitchy, he'll reward you for helping us out.
Okay. Find his friend to get a reward. Get a lot of the same enemy archetypes. The ones who you can charge and flame, the ones you can only charge, the ones you can only flame, that sort of things. The ones you have to stun first. What else? L2 and R2 to rotate the camera, and L1 and R1, both shoulder buttons, do it. Triangle to look in first person. Square to charge, circle to flame, X to jump, press it again in midair to glide. Super simple, just like the first game. You want to try and collect all the gems you can. If you manage to get every gem in the game, you unlock a secret level at the end, I believe. Yeah, I think so, yeah. You definitely get a secret level. I didn't play Spyro 2, or at least I didn't play the Spyro 2 demo, let's say, nearly as much as the demo for the first game. I never actually had any of the Spyro games, the full games, when I was younger, but I had access to the demos and I would play them a lot. I played mainly Spyro 1 and the Spyro 3 demos mainly. Spyro 2 didn't get a lot of love from me. I don't know. Why.
Hi, Spyro. I'm a friend of Alora's, and she's asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress like this. That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
So she's the checkpoint, basically.
We gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these ladders. Looks like you are too. After you learn to climb, come back to Glimmer to see me.
So, that's a new mechanic in the sequel. You can learn new moves. Actually, am I? This game seems a little too smooth. Am I imagining things? I don't know. Hang on. Settings. Smoothing is definitely off. Maybe I'm just imagining it. Maybe I'm just imagining the textures look a little bit too smooth. Or maybe Spyro 2 did actually look this good. I don't know, the Spyro games are pretty good looking PS1 games. So yeah, so you could learn new moves by gathering loads and loads of gems and then paying a new character called Moneybags, who appears in both Spyro 2 and 3.
Ah, you must be the dragon everyone is talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross.
Yeah. He also gates progress in levels.
Dragon. Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope we meet again, when you have even more gems.
Eat the rich. Yeah, he'll gate progress in the game, basically. So it makes the collection of gems like far more mandatory than it was in the first game. It was pretty much just like a side objective in the first game, the collection of gems. This game, it's a lot more important. So you got to check every nook and cranny. Sparks works exactly the same way as he did in the previous game. When you take hits, Sparks will change colour, and you can to indicate how much health you have left, and then you can kill small critters scattered around the level to release butterflies, which Sparks will eat to regain health.
Still here? Why don't you help the gem cutters and they'll show you the way to Summer Forest?
This level we're in right now is pretty much like a tutorial level.
To get a good look around, hold down the triangle button. Try using triangle to look around this cave.
Okay, if you say so. Can we turn on active camera? Yeah, there we go. Much better. Much better. What's the guidebook? Oh, the guidebook literally just tells us our completion percentage for each world. Okay. Okay. The active camera will do a better job of trying to stay behind Spyro, and also rotates a lot faster when you press the shoulder buttons. We can't get up there yet, so we're going to have to continue forwards.
Spyro, thanks for helping us fight off the lizards. Please take this talisman of Glimmer as a sign of our gratitude. This magic portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest, one of the homeworlds of Avalar.
So I think Summer Forest is the first hub world. We actually start this game in one of the levels of the first hub world. Before we go, let's grab as much stuff as we can. There we go. Apparently there are a whole bunch of Spyro games for the PS2. There was like 3 or 4 PS2 Spyro games or something. I never played any of them. I heard they weren't great either. I'm not even sure if Insomniac worked on those. They might not even be Insomniac games. Much in the same way that all of the post-PlayStation 1 Crash Bandicoot games weren't worked on by Naughty Dog anymore. From what I hear, apparently they tried to make Spyro edgier for the PS2, which sounds awful. Alright, this is another new mechanic, I think.
Have eaten my entire crop of gems. I've tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me.
Just ask me. Yeah. So again, side mission. Okay, hit the little lizards with rocks. You walk up to a rock, pick it up, and I believe you go into first person mode and then hit the flame button. There's an arc to these. Nope, too high. So I'm a little bit lower. Got him.
Nice shooting! Follow me to the next lizard. You can spit pretty far, Spyro! See if you can spit all the way to that lizard!
Gross.
You can...
Oh, you can't do it from here, otherwise you just talk to him. Ugh. Okay, so he's a bit further away, so let's aim a bit higher. Got him. Okay, follow him.
To hit that lizard up high, you'll have to aim. Press and hold the triangle button to aim. Then
No shit, that's what I've been doing so far. Here he is. Don't lose track of him. There's another one. He's up there. Oh man, that's kind of high. Oh, got him though. Two more. You don't have to press a button to eat the rock. Spyro will just automatically eat it when you get close to it. You're gonna come over here. You little shit. Got him. Oh, don't lose track. fuck, I lost him. I lost him. Where did he go? Oh, he's up there. You can stop in mid-glide by pressing the triangle button, and Spyro will do this little jump cancel.
You can pick up a rock in your mouth by just walking up to it. To spit it out, press the circle button.
I know. That's what I've been doing. Wait, are you not the same mouse? Are you a different mouse? I think he might be a different mouse. It just also happens to be dropping rocks for me to spit. Alright, fine. Have I lost him? I've lost him. Unless that is him. Oh, he's there. Need a better angle. Suck it.
Yay! You saved my crop of gems from the lizards. Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings dropped it here yesterday.
Alright, so the orbs are this game's equivalent of the dragon statues in the first game. They are our main objective. We want the dragon statue. We want the orbs instead of dragon statues this time. That's our main progress limiter. We can't move on to the next hub world until we gain enough orbs. Okay, where am I going? I'm going... Whoop, camera. There we go. Is there anything else we should grab before we go? Of course there is. There always is. Over there. Notice there's a thing over there. Can I even get to that? I'm not even sure. Oh, cock. Let's try that again. Press the wrong button. No, not quite. Not enough height. We may have to use this power up, which is another new mechanic in this game. Limited time power-ups.
Great! The Superfly power-up is active, and you can restart our gem lamps. Flame all the lamps quickly, and the big gem lamp will light. The power-up will give you enough magic to fly for a short time.
So we can fly wherever we want for like 30 seconds instead of just gliding. Oh, camera stuck. Okay. Oh, cock. Oh, get through the dam. Got it. Ha!
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. A fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
Alright, so we do that again. And I believe we can cancel it any time by pressing the triangle button. Yep, like that. The timer will keep going though, so if we want to restart flights, we can just do that by initiating a glide. We don't need to right now. I think that's all the gems in this area. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. There is not quite enough time on the flight timer to get through to that back cave and grab the gems. There's another one of these power-ups, these flight power-ups in that cave, but we need to unlock the climbing ability before we can get to it. So we can try. Yeah, the further you get away from the power-up, the power-up beacon, the faster the timer goes down. So it's to prevent you from cheating. Yeah, we can't get to those lamps until we can climb that ladder. Anyway, that'll do for now. Let's head to the hub world.
Oh no! Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi, I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
There are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
I got a little lost.
Spyro's going to help us collect the talismans.
I am?
Yes.
Spyro, look. There's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Sun Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talisman? If you come across any orbs, they're important too, but I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
Sounds simple. Sounds easy. Let's do it. Or at least for a couple more minutes, more at least, because we won't play this for much longer. We'll call this a video pretty soon. Alright, so, this is the first hub world. Now, major difference between Spyro 1 and Spyro 2, Spyro can now swim. He doesn't just automatically die when he hits water now. We didn't automatically die, he took damage for a while, but yeah, now he can just straight up swim. You can't swim underwater just yet, but at least you can swim on the surface. Ooh, okay, getting some weird interference there. Why is it doing that? Oh. Mass murder of the innocents.
Spyro. This is the homeworld called Summer Forest. There are portals to many of the Avalar worlds around here. Unfortunately, Ripto has taken over the castle, and we need your help. Start by retrieving the talismans from each of the worlds you go to.
I think you've already said that. You're just repeating yourself now. Right, if I can find money bags, you should teach me how to swim. For a price. Always for a price. There he is. He's over there. Have a quick look down here. Frogs. Kill the frogs. Grab the gems. Ooh. That should be enough.
Sorry, Spyro. I'd love to teach you how to swim underwater, but not as much as I'd love to take your treasure.
Eat the rich. 500! Jesus! Okay, I thought it would be like, I don't know, 200? I guess he wants 500 then. Alright then, fine. Get your fucking blood money, buddy. Won't take us that long. There's plenty of gems. What's Hunter doing up here? What do you want, Hunter?
Hi, Spyro. You look like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test. See if you can get up this first step. Press X and hold it down to get more hang time. Okay, not bad. Now to make this next jump, you'll have to glide. Press X to jump, then press X again at the top of your jump to get the maximum glide distance.
We already know this. This is basic shit. Come on. What do you think I've been doing this whole time?
Nice job. Now try to do a hover. Press X to jump, then press X again to glide. Then when you reach the end of your glide, press triangle to hover. Hovering will give you extra height and distance.
Sounds a little bit condescending. I don't know if I like his tone of voice. He's a bit of a twat. Like that. There we go.
Very good. Now for the hardest leap of all. You'll have to give this one everything you've got. Get a walking start, jump, glide, and hover just before you get to the edge of the platform. Don't forget to press forward on the D-pad or analog stick when you hover.
Oh, cock. Oh well. Grab these, I saw these. We're already at 400. Not long till we get to 500, why not? You better give us something good.
This one's tricky. Walk to the edge. Press X to jump.
Okay, stop. Stop patronising me, Hunter. I swear to God, I will murder you. I'm a fucking dragon. There we go.
Wow, you're a pretty good athlete. If I hadn't lost my running shoes, I'd take you on for real. For now, here's an orb for your collection.
Alright, just an orb. It's something. Is that all the gems we can get? Uh-oh. Yeah, I think... oh well. Yeah, you get 500 gems eventually, and he'll teach you how to swim, so you can go down here and get all that shit down there. Then eventually you'll learn how to climb ladders. You can go back to the first level, climb that ladder. There's a lot more... it's a lot harder to get everything in a single run and a level than it was before. There seems to be a cave or something up there. How does one get up there? Around here, maybe? Anyway, that's Spyro 2. It's a cool game. It's, it seems to be...
Sparks, the dragonfly following you around.
Yeah, I know. Piss off, Zoe. It seems to be like a much more, I don't know, a much more complicated game from the first one, like progression-wise and like abilities-wise. And it looks a bit better too, which is nice. Because the first game wasn't a bad-looking game. It was actually kind of nice-looking, but this looks even better, amazingly. Yeah. Spyro games are pretty cool. I never played much of Spyro 2, but it seems like something I would have liked an awful lot, just as much as the first and third games at the time. Oh well. Right, that is the final video for PlayStation games from 1999. Join me next time when we start the pile of 2000 games. By 2000, was it the PS2 is like on the verge of coming out. No one's buying PlayStations anymore, you know, like everyone's saving up for PS2s now, or have bought a Dreamcast or something. So the PS1 is definitely on the way out, but it's got a couple of tricks up its sleeve yet. Some of the PlayStation 1's best games came out in 2000. Some pretty awesome stuff in that pile over there. Alright. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Sorry for some of the technical troubles that have been happening. I'm trying to figure them out. Hopefully I will. And I shall see you next time. Goodbye.